Hello, I welcome you all to this wonderful lesson. So we are having a question here. This question is falling under electricity. So the question is saying, find the total resistance in the circuits below. So we want to find the total resistance that is in this circuit and this other circuit. So before you even find the total resistance, you need to understand what resistance is. So the type of resistance that we are talking about is electric resistance. So electric resistance, this is just the opposition to the flow of charge. So whenever we are talking about the resistance, we are just talking about the opposition to the flow of charge. This is what we get to talk about. So before we even continue, if you're watching this on Facebook, make sure that you follow me. If you're watching this on YouTube, make sure that you subscribe. These are my official channels. So we want to calculate the total resistance in this circuit. So these are two different diagrams. So on this one, I want to show you the easiest formula that we get to use when you are just given two resistors which are in parallel. So we are talking about parallel connections. This is parallel connection. Even this one is parallel connection. So whenever you are just given two resistors which are connected in parallel, there is a particular formula that you need to use. The formula is just like this. You just say total resistance is equal to resistor 1 multiplied by resistor 2 over resistor 1 plus resistor 2. This is what you need to do. So this is a particular formula that you need to get. So which means that whenever we want to apply it on this circuit diagram, we can say this one to be resistor 1 or this one to be resistor 1. There is no problem. So we are going to say total resistance is equal to resistor 1, we pick this one 2, times resistor 2, we say that is 3. Then here we say 2 plus 3. This is what we are going to have. So from here now, the next thing that we are going to do is we say total resistance is equal to 2 times 3, that is 6, over what is 2 plus 3, that is 5. Then finally, the answer that you are going to get will be equal to what? So you do this into that, you just type this on your calculator. So when you divide here, the answer that you are getting is 1.2. You say ohms. This is the answer. So this is what you are supposed to do if you are just given two resistors. So we only get to use this particular formula when you are just given how many resistors? Two resistors. So when you are just given two resistors, this is the formula that you need to use. We move now to this other question where we are given three resistors. So what are we supposed to do when we are given three resistors? So when you are given three resistors, the formula you are going to use, you say 1 over total resistance, which is equal to 1 over resistor 1 plus 1 over resistor 2 plus 1 over resistor 3 plus you are just going. So with this formula, you can use this even when you're having 4 resistors, even when you're having 2 resistors, you can use this particular formula. So now, in our question, we are just given 3 resistors. So we want to find the total resistance for 3 resistors which are given. So what you're going to do is that you can say this one to be resistor 1, this one 2, this one 3. There is no problem. So we are going to say total resistance, 1 over total resistance is equal to 1 over resistor 1, we say 2, plus 1 over resistor 2, we say 3, plus 1 over resistor 3, we say 4. This is what we want to do. So this is what we want to do. From here, you say what is the lowest common denominator. So here we say 1 over total resistance. So what is the lowest common denominator here? Where 2, 3, and 5, 2, 3, and 4 can go into without leaving any remainder. That is a 12. So that is 12. So 2 can go into 12, 3 can go into 12, 4 can go into 12. 2 into 12, 6. 6 times 1, we get a 6. Plus 3 into 12, that is 4. 4 times 1, that is 4. Plus 4 into 12, that is 3. 3 times 1, that is 3. And then what we are going to have, I'll continue from here. We are going to have something like 1 over total resistance is equal to, what is 6 plus 4? 10. Plus 3, 13. So 13 over 12. From here, you cross multiply. You are looking for this. This is what we are looking for. So we cross multiply. We are going to have 13 total resistance is equal to 1 times 12. We get a 12 there. We divide both sides by 13. Even this side, I divide by 13. So that this 13 and that 13 can cancel out. The answer that I'm getting is total resistance is equal to. So what is 12 divided by 13? 12 divide 13. The answer that you are going to get will be 0.923. This is your answer. Ohms. So this is the what? This is the total resistance in that specific circuit. This is what you need to do if you are told to calculate the total resistance. So I've given you 2 formulas. You can pick any formula that you want. But don't forget, the first one that I used as a condition attached, you only get to use that one if you are having 2 resistors. But this is the general one that you need to know. So we end here, and for those of you that wants to start online lessons, we get to offer intensive online lessons. You can WhatsApp me on this number. This is my number. Don't call, you only WhatsApp. You WhatsApp me on this number. This is my number. So this is my number, 0971066747. You WhatsApp me on this number, specifically for people that want tuitions, not people that have got questions. If you want tuitions, WhatsApp me on this number. Thank you so much.